boys, your man Rastagucci here, very happy and excited to debut the new Off the Couch with Rastagucci. First guest, very excited, my man, my brother, my friend, Gary Batman Balletto.
Woo.
Brought along my man Vinny the Bull Beast. I met Vinny from the gym, but I wanted to have Gary in because I met Gary like a little over a year ago, and we just hit it off right away. If you don't know about me, I work out every day. I'm into any kind of athletics, but I really respect the boxing game, the UFC game. I really respect what it takes to be that kind of a person and be that kind of a fighter and the work you need to put in. So I wanted to, by no means am I a friggin' MMA fighter or anything like that, but I can hit the bag. He trains and teaches me movement. It's great to see Vinny in there, and everybody in the gym is all great kids with great attitudes, and that's what I like to do. And so this is what my podcast is all about. Spreading the love, having people on who are doing positive, great things in their life. And it's a great time for Gary right now because Tuesday night, today is Friday, Tuesday night, he's going to be fighting in the Ultimate Fighter Contender Series in Las Vegas. It's going to be a big moment. I think it's the biggest moment in your career right now.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to start, let's start off by just tell them a little bit about yourself. We don't want to get into the whole story yet, but just give them a little bit of pieces and then we'll bring it up to where we're going into on Tuesday. Like you started off, your father was a great fighter, champion boxer.
Yeah, I grew up in the gym, boxing my whole life, got into wrestling young, jiu-jitsu very young.
Yeah.
And, as the sport became popular and I grew up, it just, lightning strikes, and that's where I stay.
Like a lot of kids, like parents or guys that fight or whatever, they're not fighters, but they get their kids involved. A lot of when they're young and everything. But why you? When did you took it to try and be the best you can be at that? So you knew, like, what age was it when you like really knew that I'm gonna do this? This is what I'm gonna do.
I always knew. My dad had me competing at 4 years old.
But not just because you did it for your dad, you loved it.
No, I loved it. I saw him doing it,
yeah.
and I thought that's what we're supposed to do.
That's a beautiful thing.
I don't know. My grandfather was, a boxer. My great grandfather,
right.
So I'm told this stuff as a kid, So you don't think any other way. You just think, okay, this is what we do.
But you loved it though. That's the key. Yeah. To do what you do, to get to the level of it that you're at, you can't just fucking, you have to like be passionate about it in every possible way. And now also, how do you balance that? You have a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, you're a great dad. That's why I respect you also. I respect guys that are great dads to their kids because that's the most important thing. But how do you balance that, like, with the training in your life? Because you're in the gym every day training young kids and everything, so.
Well, everything in life is about balance, right? It's, gets to be my duality, the Bruce Wayne to my Batman. I get to go home and, be a dad and a husband. And, and it's the best. I got it made.
Of course,
I got, nothing but good
your
things
kids are
in
great,
my life around
beautiful
me.
kids.
It's awesome.
So, we're going to get right into this part of it. Your name, Gary Batman Balletto. Your gym is the Bat Cave. When? How? Tell me. When did you say I'm going to become the Batman? What inspired it? Obviously the movies, but what really, when and how?
No, well, it started, I was, all through my amateur career growing up, everybody in, family and friends of the family, they'd call me, Little Tiger. My dad was Tiger.
Tiger Balletto, yeah.
My grandfather was, my great-grandfather. We were all Tiger.
Tigers, baby.
Right? Yeah. So I was just naturally being called, Tiger Jr.,
Yeah.
And at my first pro fight, all the years later,
What year was that?
I was 20 years old. It was 2015.
2015, all right, 11 years ago.
And I did my pro debut, and I didn't have shirts or anything made, so all my friends and family and those who knew me best came up with the idea, we're all going to wear Batman shirts to this thing.
Wow, because you obviously loved the movie.
And it was a thing, like, since I was a kid. It was how I found my own balance, right?
Yeah.
It was, learning the duality of a character like Batman and seeing, how inspiring that he's got no superpowers, he's got no you know.
He had Robin.
He had Robin.
He had Alfred. But did you see the beginning ones? Because I'm 66. Yeah. I grew up in the 60s.
I watched the Adam West show all
You watched the first Batman?
Oh, I did. Michael Keaton was my Batman that I watched over and over, you know.
It's just, that's the history of it where it became Batman, but then you took it to there. Yeah. So, all right, so now then you just said that's going to be it, just like that?
I guess so. It stuck. You know, it started, you know, I had worn Batman costumes to Halloween party or something before.
It's a good one. There's no other Batmans out there.
You know, and it was always, you know, a major character to me, so.
Yeah, powerful.
Yeah.
And like Vince said, he made a nice video for you. We'll show it to you. Yeah. The UFC's got tough guys. They got all kinds of guys, but they don't have any real live superheroes, and you're the first one, Batman, so it's going to be good. Yeah. I'm excited about
Superhero with no powers.
With no powers, but right here, what's in your body, baby, that's your power.
That's it.
So you started off boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you move into the bare knuckle? Because I saw you in a couple of fights, you undefeated
Yeah,
there.
no, yeah, it's you know, fairly new to me since, you know, a little over a year, I don't know, almost a year and a half ago or something.
Right.
You know, I came up with the idea.
Let's go.
One of my MMA fights, I defended the title 4 or 5 times or something at that point.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I was just like, oh, I'm, you know, getting bored over here.
Let's go.
So,
Make some money.
you know, it was with CES. It's a great company.
Great company.
You know, Jimmy puts on a hell of a show all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, they were the biggest game in town for regionally for boxing and MMA.
Right.
For a long time. You know, so it was a change of pace when I saw the BKFC come up and it was getting more popular. And I'm like, I just saw something. I felt like I would be really good at it.
So.
And yeah, I did it.
And that's it. So tell everybody what it's like what the difference between boxing, MMA, and then just bare knuckle. They wrap your hands here, your hands are bare, and it's, you know, no kicking or anything like, but it's, you know, you're banging.
Yeah, well, that's what's
what's so different about it for you?
It you know, walking a pretty fine line between, you know, being a really good boxer and a really good brawler.
Right.
You know, I feel that fine line is where bare knuckle is best, you know, best played. Right? Where, you know, you're not completely brawling, but you're not completely just trying to box, because one sloppy punch will change it all.
Right.
You know, so it's, you know, having that balance between those, you know, two things, being a really sharp, seasoned boxer and being a brawler. You got to be in that fine line, and the guys who do that are the best guys in it.
It's the most vicious sport on the planet.
Right.
Almost every fight you see in bare knuckle, there's blood. Almost every fight.
Yeah. So. Well, that's, you get hit. I mean, that's
it's exciting. It's exciting. It's exhilarating. You were there. You feel
I come to my love. It's crazy. I've been to his fights, but the MMA fights that he does are crazy too. Because you look at him, he can beat guys. I don't care what size they are. He's just tough. He'll wrap you up. The jiu-jitsu game is a big thing.
I met Vin 8 years ago.
8 years you started training with him?
8 years.
At least 8 years, yeah.
Right, and
how old were you?
When I met him, I was still a teenager.
Right. You're 25 now?
I'm 24 now.
24.
I had to be 16 at the time.
Yeah.
So you've been grinding since then.
Yeah.
My buddy Brad Pierce, the comedian.
Yeah, Brad.
Right? He, you know, he found it so comical that this kid, and at the time, you know, Vin was a little chubby too.
I look kind of like the Pillsbury.
Yeah, I saw it. He made a great transformation.
And you know, this kid, he's not big, he's not mean or tough looking, he's a little chubby. Will beat the shit out of him.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Anybody,
you see him, you go, oh,
anybody who comes across, doesn't matter if they're, you know, 6'5", 300-pound biker gang guy. He fold him like a pretzel, and it always just amused Brad and cracked him up, you know. So he brought him to me at our boxing gym in Silver Lake at the time.
Yeah.
And he had him come in and he said, I want you to grapple with this kid. Oh, he's such a good kid. He's a good wrestler. We call him the Bull. Right?
Were you 16 at the time?
Yes, I was a teenager.
So you knew you were the Bull then, huh?
Oh, Brad gave me the nickname, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, bring him in. You know, and you know, I've been grappling for at least, you know, 16 years at that point in time or something. And I'm grappling with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, at first, you know, I'm kind of smirking at him, like, all right, buddy, like, you know, we'll roll, like, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, 30 seconds in,
You
I
said,
start to
"Fuck
realize I'm in fucking trouble. I'm like, I gotta be careful right now. This would be real embarrassing.
Yeah, and then all the students are there, like looking, watching, like.
God.
You were trying. You said, "I'm gonna take out the teacher."
And I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm like, all right, like, I'm not gonna, you know, go like,
Yeah, you
know,
go easy
try
for the
to
kid.
get him too. You know what I mean?
Don't
I want to look like a complete dude.
Yeah, it's like a
you know,
fine
so
line.
I'm like trying to like just survive, you know, and coast through. But and I'm thinking he's gonna, you know, he's a little chubby. He's gonna get tired. He's gonna get tired soon. I think we rolled for like
at least
20 minutes.
That's
At least
fucking
20
sick.
minutes, no break,
No
straight
break,
through,
no nothing.
and nobody else watching.
And like
took
a
break
fast
either.
pace too. He's a bull. He doesn't stop.
It's your heart
He
determination,
goes,
bro. You got it.
you know.
You really
So
do. I
does
watch
he.
you fight. Oh, him. Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course.
What's so impressive to me about like the boxing game, especially about bare knuckling, but about you, you're just so calm, bro. Like you don't come into the fights. A lot of fighters overjuice themselves because they get too hyped up and they run out of juice,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
But you just come in so fucking calm and just the movement. It's natural. It's just. That I emulate and wish to be able to do it like that to stay, because I get all fucking excited. I'm ready.
There's a specific formula to it,
Yeah.
right? And it comes down to acceptance and gratitude,
Right.
right? When you're going into a fight, you know what you're signing up for.
Right.
You know, you gotta let the ego hit the floor before you step into that cage or that ring, because
It's tough.
you're gonna be humbled sooner or later.
Yeah.
And you know, so letting go of I have to win, or you know,
Yeah.
I have to impress, I have to, you know.
I mean, not even so much as that. Just being, you gotta be pumped
let-
to fight, but
you
you
let-
gotta be
you-
calm enough to.
You let go of that, and you're able. The anxiety goes away when you're in there. You're able to just, okay,
Perform.
I'm just seeing what's going on, and just
Yeah.
perform, and without the anxiety. That's the difference.
That's
all.
what I.
That's
That's
all
what
the
I
difference
believe.
is.
The fighters
You
that
know?
can do that are the greatest ones.
You know, and having gratitude is how you get yourself there, right? Knowing
Okay.
that, you know what, like I don't have to have the ego because and prove anything, because
Right.
you know, I have nothing to lose. I got it made. I got everything any
Family,
guy could
kids,
want.
yeah.
I got an amazing
Great
wife.
business. You get to
awesome
train and
kids.
develop young people.
I have a gym full of people that you know
Really cool.
really are family and friends. You know,
It is. It's really
um,
amazing, man. I love it.
you know, it's unbelievable. My job is every day to you know, be a dad and hang out
Yeah.
with my wife and go hang out with all of my friends and family at the gym, and you know, who's got it better, you know.
And
better
now
than
look
me.
where we're at. Now you're about to go do the biggest fight, the biggest fight of your life as far as to get into the UFC. I mean, to show, like you were telling me, we were relaxing at your house. You were telling me about it, how you know you were in the bare knuckle, and then you could have stayed there and made good money there too. But you have to do the UFC because that's the biggest.
Yeah.
And then also give you an opening to bring your young fighters also to the UFC too.
Correct. Yes.
But also to fulfill. You tell me.
Yeah.
What does it feel like that you're going into that?
It's
That this moment is happening. How does it feel to like have that big moment ready right in front of you?
It's awesome, but you know, like I said, like I got nothing to lose and everything to gain. I had a great thing going with BKFC, but you know, the UFC called, and it was a hard choice to make because, like I said, I had the momentum going, I had a good relationship going, you know, and we had a lot of big plans that I had to turn away from, like this Fenway card coming up next weekend over at BKFC. It's you know, like an historical thing. It's going to be 38,000 people. Those stands hold. You know, major event. Who knows if it'll even happen again? You know, it's you know, and right on the field in there.
Took
you know,
the
it's
other
going to be
deal.
huge. Yeah, it was a huge pay cut.
Yeah, but
a huge pay, like a 90% pay cut.
Wow.
But
Hey.
it you know, it just felt like something I had to see through.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not just about me. It's about, you know, potentially creating a bridge and an opportunity for, you know, all the people that I look after and train.
Right.
And you know,
have big dreams of being in, you know.
Yeah,
like,
this is
Big Vin right here.
You know, everybody's you know, dream, not just mine at one point in time. So, you know, and it was a dream that I kind of, you know, lost ambition for.
Right.
Right.
You're 31 now?
Yeah.
You're young still, baby. Wow.
And, you know, because I felt I was more excited about the bare knuckle stuff.
Right.
But I felt like this was the best move, you know, to just put myself to the test and never wonder if I would have done well.
You have to. You have to.
And, you know, to not turn down an opportunity to create that bridge.
Yeah, I respect that. I think that you had to grab it. You had to go for it.
It was a team player move.
Yeah, but this is a big thing for you. It is you know.
Yeah, it's huge.
You got
it's the biggest organization in the world.
You're gonna go test yourself against the best fighters, you know, in the world too with that game.
Yep.
And that's something else, bro. That's a special
and I know
thing.
it makes all the people close to me very proud.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's a beautiful thing to be able to, you know, make your friends and family proud. You know,
feels good.
That's a good feeling.
Feels good. So you started training. Like, let's break it down a little bit on when do you start. Now you get the fight. How long ago did you know you had the fight and you started training? How long before?
Yeah, it was. I think it was 3 months out, 12 weeks.
12 weeks you started training.
You know, and I was quiet about it for you know, the first month of it.
Yeah, I remember.
Because it wasn't supposed to announce it until they do.
Right.
So I waited, and you know, but everybody knew something was up because I was, you know, I was dieting and
I knew, you told me.
You know, shredding up and getting ready to go.
Let's go.
So,
you started at what weight?
200.
200, and you're fighting at 170.
Yeah.
What are you right now?
78.
178, nothing. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about the training. What is your like daily? Break it down quick for us.
Yeah, it's usually, you know, I get up and I go grab a coffee with Mr. Bull.
Then go roll with Vinny.
And then we usually shoot over to the gym. We got some training to do, and you know, we'll have classes too. And
yeah, you're still training. You're still doing your classes while you're training.
I've been doing it with them.
That's amazing.
You know, I've been training side by side with my students. You know, it's you know, and I feel like it really motivated, you know, all of them too.
They're excited for you.
Step
we mean
on it. Yeah,
this is big.
It was cool. You know, it was like that Rocky 2 moment where, you know, Rocky's running and they're all running behind him.
Yeah.
So it's been feeling like the gym, right? This past couple months, right?
It's exciting in the gym right now.
You know, everybody training right with me. You know, we're having so much fun. It's you know, it's
I love coming in there.
Just a point in time that we get a season in time we get to enjoy.
It's a great thing.
It's a rare thing. It's a special thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's exciting.
Your dad's coming out with you, gets to see. How's it feel?
He's already there.
He's already there. What's like that feeling about being able to let your dad see you, you know, what he went through in his life, but he's still such a beautiful guy and happy and so great and must be so proud to watch you. That's going to be a great feeling to show your dad.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really cool. You know, he did, you know, the highlight of his career was being on the show The Contender.
Yeah.
You know, and 20 years later, here I am doing
Let's go.
The Contender. And you know how it's funny, this 20-year thing keeps lining up.
Yeah.
He's 20 years older than me.
Right.
I won my first world title almost to the day, exactly 20 years after he won his first world title.
Is that wild?
You know, and now 20 years right on point again with The Contender to The Contender. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Vegas, baby.
Imagine that.
Saturday. That's
it's a lot of 20s.
Yeah, that's
a lot of positive, good things. Like, you know, look at you. You know, you've known what you wanted to do. It's so for me, like, I didn't know. I went through a lot of, you know, turmoil, drug addiction, whatever, in the early parts of my life. And I emulate people like you, and I'm you know, I see, and I'm like, wow, I envy it because I see, you know, you knew it. You didn't let anything take any of the outside negativities and shit, drugs, whatever, affect you. And it's a beautiful thing to see, be able to prosper and grow from a young age on and always focused on that moment. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You're like the David Goggins of the Hot Girl Club at Edge Fitness.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, I got over all that stuff.
Get off the couch! Get off the couch!
That's my passion. That's, you know, I had to change my life, brother. I had to put all that stuff aside and just attack, respecting the gift of life like I do. Like, you know,
yes, right.
It's an easy thing to say, but I respect the gift of life because I never thought, I said, why would you save me so many times when there's so many more people more worthy of me? Mm-hmm. I'm not good. I wasn't, you know, I was always a good person. I had just a devil that would get me to go do that drug. I quit the cocaine in '99. I'll give you a quick, brief story. You know this, but I'm letting them know where I'm coming from with this.
Tell the audience.
But I had 18 surgeries, orthopedic surgeries, so I was of course on opioids, and plus I was an addict on top of that. So, in '99, and then finally 5 months ago, I put that to sleep, and here we are. I attacked the dream and attacked everything, and it just gravitated to all people who are doing good things. And my passion is to want to spread positive energy, spread the love. I used to be embarrassed, I'm not, it wasn't as good. Why was I an addict? Why did I do these stupid things in my life? But you know what I mean? Life is like a long journey, bro. People say it all the time, but it really is. And you really have to let go of the stuff that, mistakes you made, whatever and if you're strong enough and smart enough and you're blessed, you can take that and make that into a better person and use those as strength and power, knowing how to move forward. So that's why I gravitated you, because your energy is so great. Vinny, you guys, everybody in the gym. And I just fucking love it, bro.
That's why you fit in there.
We love you.
You fit right in.
That's it. I'm in.
Same vibe as what you're describing.
That's it.
Were you there the day we did the body shot contest?
Yeah.
I mean, we've done it all the time.
We did it with Anthony.
Were you there when I was there?
No, I wasn't there when you did it.
Wait, it was just me and him left. So I'm not going to win that.
He wanted to do this, right? So I said, you know what? Let's do it. I told everybody, hey, circle up, right? And they're all in the ring.
Yep.
And there's it was a busy day.
There was like 12
20
guys in there.
It was like
15
close
guys.
close to 20 in there, I think.
Most of them tapped out around 5 shots each.
But all the heavy hitters were there that day. All the big boys.
Everybody, they were popping.
Couldn't
touch my stomach for 2 weeks
Oh
after.
We had like Alex and Bob and Dante and Nick Martino and all Justin, all the heavy hitters in there, and so the circle's going around, Robbie, tough as kids like a little rock. Yeah.
Robbie the Rock.
Out of everybody, it came down to
you two.
Just Anthony was left.
And
And
we had, I think it was 7. So I hit you with 7, you went easy on me, you hit me with 7, and then the next was 8. He hit me with a 1-2 and didn't give me a chance to wait for the 3.
I rhythm broke him, right? I was going tap, tap, tap,
Yeah,
tap,
he wasn't
tap.
prepared.
Right, so it was like, he desensitized.
I was holding
I do it off
trading
off
him to
beat.
this, yeah, and then I went, and he went, I took the wind out.
I proved myself enough, and I'm never gonna win. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Actually, I was actually planning on letting you win after that.
Yeah,
that was
right.
the last punch.
I couldn't touch myself.
I got him to, he flexed for the first one. It wasn't hard, right? Just he
doing
flexed.
it in rhythm with you.
Yes, he flexed on the first shot, but then, he's trained to relax after it lands.
Once again.
So it landed and went,
And then
he
bam!
caught him before he could tighten back up.
But he hit me in good spots. Everybody else, when they hit you up in that
Solar plexus.
right there, that's a whole different fuck. I couldn't touch my. 3 weeks, I was fucking going. What the fuck? That was a tough thing.
They were caving your chest in.
But it was good. I was gonna stay there. I was gonna drop dead before
It was probably Derek, that cheap
fun.
shot
It was
motherfucker.
good. It was good. So when's your next fight?
We'll see. Definitely
Coming up,
looking
working
at,
on it?
Yeah, working on it. Definitely looking to bang out at least one more before the end of the year. So,
Yeah. So
keep
like the
posted.
shirts, you got the Andiamo fight wear.
That's me.
That's
my
Vin.
brand.
Vin's gonna be debuting with we're gonna be doing our first drop. The Rastagucci, get off the couch. Rastagucci, bigger, better, faster, stronger, younger, tanner, meaner, sweeter on the back. Vinny's gonna be doing them. He'll be back from Vegas on when?
I think Thursday, right?
Thursday. We got the Rastagucci dinner number 18 coming up this Friday. A week from today, Gary will be back just in time. Bella Vista, Providence, August 28th. It's going to be a vibe. So I started that off, the dinners. I wanted to have create an atmosphere where people could come to a nice, cool restaurant, smoke weed, eat some great food, and meet other people and hang and have fun. You've been to him. How have you been? You love him? He loves it. He's a beast.
I don't go anywhere. I don't go to anything.
You coming to this one?
Now I can.
What the hell? You're ready to go.
He's gonna be done with his fight. I don't have a fight officially locked in. So
You're
now's
ready to
the
go.
time, buddy. I'm coming.
This one I believe is going to be a celebration, a party, I believe. But either way, it's going to be great when Gary shit comes there after that. We got the watch party over at Cucina Rustica Tuesday. I would have gone to I'm not going, but I was injured. I'm back now. I went to my man. I gotta let the people know. Strive Bone, what is it?
Strive Spine and Sport.
Unbelievable. Mike.
Dr. Mike Georges over there.
I couldn't move my
Combat
back.
Cairo.
I went yesterday. I'm back, baby. I'm back.
He's Lebanese Jesus.
I'm back. I'll be in the gym, working the
touches you and you're
bag,
better.
getting going and set. All right, so let's talk about quick. I just want to do quick. So, before you go in the ring and then you get into that, you put the Batman on. What's that whole feeling like? Like you transform? I think you're just you, and you just go in smooth and silky. Like that's what it seems to me like.
Yeah, it's me, you know, but it's.
But you're ready. You're focused.
There's also another part
a calm
of me
focus
that takes over. You know. It's,
yeah.
A more angry, aggressive version of myself in there. You know.
Of course, you have to be.
We let him out of the closet once in a while.
Once in a while,
we call him Batman.
Batman.
The most primal form comes out.
Yeah,
It's usually right when
that's
you're
what happens when you're in there.
when they're introducing you.
It's fight or flight.
You're gonna use the force, right?
Time. That's it.
Tell them about how you feel about the way like the force. It's a real thing to believe in, and how it meant so much.
Yeah. Star Wars made sense of religion a lot for me when I was a young kid, and so I started to think of it as like God as this force, right?
Right.
Like the thing that has a will and connects,
Very
binds,
cool.
surrounds, penetrates, holds everything together in a balance.
Yeah.
Between good and evil, light and dark, heaven and hell.
Right.
It all just it all just aligns. So I always
Force, baby.
interpret that way. When you lose a loved one, they become one with the force. They'll always be with you. Like that whole Obi-Wan Kenobi thing.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a cool way to think of it.
Yeah. So you're leaving tomorrow. Still came and see me today. Big day. Off the couch with Rastagucci. We got Batman, Gary Balletto. We got Vinny the Bull. We got the fight Tuesday night. Watch it on Paramount Plus. It's going to be fire. Bro, that's it. You're off. Now, when you get to Vegas, what do you do? Now, you get to Vegas. Let's break it down quick, and then we'll wrap it up. I want to know. You get there. Now, you're going to get there Saturday. So, Sunday, you're fighting Tuesday. When do you do the final cut?
The weight cut?
For the weight.
So we cut it out the morning of the weigh-in the day before. So
the weigh-in's Monday.
So the weigh-ins will be Monday morning.
So you get there Saturday and Sunday you do your
dehydrate the water out.
On Monday?
Yeah.
Nothing Sunday?
No, not much. Just
easy.
Yeah, just the water load and maybe sweat a little bit. That's
nice.
It.
All right. So now it's Monday. What do you eat?
There's a whole process. You take
Let's hear that.
Nice and slow and steady.
Yeah.
You take in too much too fast, you rehydrate your organs.
But what do you eat?
No good.
Give me a quick.
My go-to is usually like Asian food. You get like a soup. It's broth and
okay.
Sodium, high in sodium. The food.
Nice.
I stay away from like bread and pasta and stuff.
But you eat meat and stuff
I'll
now?
eat rice now and I'll eat beef and
that day pump
beef
up.
rice. I usually get like maybe a ramen bowl.
How much weight do you get? What are you going in the ring at? You think? You weigh at 170 the day before. What do you go in the ring at?
Maybe at 85.
185, 15. That's amazing.
Yeah.
15 in one day.
Oh yeah.
A lot of fighters, it affects them because that cutting all that heavy, a lot of weight affects them. It's not an easy thing to do. But you're ahead of the game on this one, so you're ready and good. You're 7 pounds is like 8 pounds, like nothing.
Yeah, I'm already almost there.
Some guys have to drop like 20, right, in a couple of days. That's gonna take a lot on your body, bro. Tough. What the fuck? And then the next day they're 20 pounds heavier going in the ring. That could be tough.
It sucks. I wish it didn't exist. I wish we did the weigh-ins, again
As
the day
you were.
of, and you gotta be still on point, because then everybody would just go up a weight class, and none of us would have to do this bullshit anymore.
Right? Yeah.
Everybody would just fight at what they're comfortable at,
Yeah, that's it.
Instead of torturing themselves and dehydrating themselves and not getting the best performance out of the athletes because they're all sucked out.
Well, you're not going to be sucked out on this one, bro. You're ready. 7, focused, ready. It's here. It's time. I'm fucking right there with you, bro. Loving it. Thank you so much for coming on, Vinny.
Absolutely.
Let's go. Vinny Andiamo Fightwear. We're going to be back again with Gary when we come back. We'll have him on after. Talk about the fights then. Talk about the kids in the gym, what it's like inspiring such little kids and giving them their dream and showing them how to, and the way to watch them come in as they, green and then as they grow. Oh, that's a whole nother show in itself. And you know, taking your health seriously and fucking attacking every day, doing something for yourself. A lot of people don't have that, and it's so important, and that's the last thing we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Let's go, Gary. Tuesday night. It's gonna fucking tear it up. Love him. Thank you.
7 p.m.
Off the couch with
Paramount.
Rastagucci. What a great first guest,
Oh,
Vinny and
absolutely.
Gary.
7
Love
p.m.
it. Love it,
7
baby.
p.m.
Let's go. You know what I say each and every day? Don't be shy. Come fly with Rastagucci. Let's play, baby. See you next week. Let's go.